Are there any big game showcases coming later into the summer? I'm moderately interested in that Annapurna showcase that is on June 29th, I think. Putin is bad, so based. But otherwise, I'm not sure. I think this is mostly it. Because fall and early winter are usually when the big games get released because they want to be out for Christmas. All right, here we go. Presentation contains flashing images.
Hey, Frankie! Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I mean, I was just in the middle of deathmatch.
Great to hear it, Frankie. Listen, I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023, and I kind of want to make a few updates.
Sure, I mean, it's already packed with
White
world
woman jump scare.
exclusives, in-depth interviews with the biggest studios, crazy good giveaways. What more can we add?
Oh no, it's gonna be cringe.
I don't want to get into the,
This is this guy is
the ethically sinister
this is what's his name? His name is literally behind him.
What I've realized,
It's Day 9, right?
I can't do this show without you.
Oh my god, he looks so different
Or at
now.
least a version of you.
Huh?
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
This guy is like the
There's so much to do.
OGest of
I mean,
OG
things to
streamers.
plan, code to write.
He was like a
Also,
StarCraft guy.
I brought in some new assistants, to help really.
And he looks old, which is understandable because he is old, but he used to look super different.
Little old London town, to just get the ball rolling. Does that sound good?
Like this is what I remember him looking like.
I suppose if it's for the show.
Excellent. Oh, hey! that's
Todd the
them.
Waz.
Ah, Frankie, let me say it again. You are one of a kind. Now, please give my love.
Okay,
to
announce a
Gustav
game.
Helga.
Oops.
Ah, they're great guys. Very thorough.
Hey, announce a game, please.
Hello, are you Sean's guys?
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such a man. He is a visionary.
A visionary.
I feel like unless you're Devolver, you probably shouldn't try to do sketch comedy for your showcase.
Read now, please.
If you like the look of Game A, then check out this world exclusive of Game B.
Necessary data acquired.
They're trying to be Devolver, yeah. I hate
Dear
this,
Frankie,
yeah.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
unwavering service to the PC Gaming Show.
Yeah, I feel like New Blood's presence usually makes this show better. Kinda love this. Hey, fair, it's fair.
Sean Day 9 plot, AI visionary, and all-round good guy. Son of a
I guess, like, at least it feels a little bit self-aware. Like, they know it's cringe, right? I don't know. I feel like cringe, like, with the purpose of cringe is still cringe, though. And I'll just leave it at that. Music goes, at least. Holy shit, it's Todd Howard. Wow. Here with another hour of Starfield.
Oh, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2020.
He changed clothes and shaved.
I'm Sean Day 9 Plot, and today I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games. I am standing with you on the bleeding edge of innovation.
Is that Todd? Yes, this is Todd Howard.
That's how this show is made. Production crew, ditched him, don't need him. It's just me, my automated systems, and this one guy I've hired.
I'm surprised no one in chat
Say hi
knows
to
Day
Cody.
9. This guy's been like a
So what does the
popular
face
streamer forever,
future
like since the
look
beginning of streaming. Bleh.
Weirdly, pretty familiar. Why don't you introduce yourself, Frank AI?
Hello, broadcast viewers. I am Frank AI, a virtual co-host based on professional gaming icon Frankie Ward, utilizing deep learning neural networks.
Super
It's like a
duper.
fly buzzing around my
What do you
room
have
right
lined
now.
up for us?
I have analyzed the entire
Yeah, show us games. Please.
Anticipated titles. I have then constructed the ideal showcase, including titles like Stormgate, Path of Exile 2.
Yeah, I wonder if they knew that Devolver was gonna do the exact same gag.
Wait, are those like the jingly
But better.
dancing guys from England? Are you sure that's a real game?
My mistake, Sean. Morris Men is a game concept I devised based on a holistic survey of the most popular Steam titles.
This is actually the same exact gag as Devolver.
You know,
Yay,
instead,
Path of Exile
let's just
2
get
again.
Yeah,
back to
woo.
something that actually
Wow.
exists. First up,
Oh, Frostpunk.
11-bit Studios, we return to an icy apocalypse in Frostpunk 2.
I never played the first one, but it looked kind of interesting.
Ambition. Do you hear it?
This game feels new. It's crazy to me that it already has a sequel.
It's restless.
So it's like a show directed by boomers trying to appeal to gamers. I don't know about boomers, but
As man, defeatable.
they're definitely trying and failing to do the Devolver thing.
It also needs time.
I think it just kind of sucks that they did the same exact gag as Devolver on this in the same year and just did it worse.
And sacrifice.
Everyone trying so hard to dunk on AI that it already became cringe. Any Chunko Pop fans in the chat? Hey, you got Chunko Pop fan #1 right here. Let's go.
Left with nothing. It's them who knock. And open the door to hell.
This is in no way reflective of the gameplay of Frostpunk. It is a cool trailer though. Yeah, the game is like a city builder. So that gave like the absolute wrong impression of what the hell Frostpunk is like. It looks pretty hot, not frosty at all. Yeah, you might be onto something. Yeah, it's a city builder. So that was a wild trailer for a city builder. Is it new content or is this just an ad for Teardown? Wait, this looks like a new... Oh! Bro, what? Okay. Tell me Steam Workshop, please. Dude, the things people are gonna make with this are gonna be insane. Oh, I am so down. There's gonna be a lot of dicks, yeah. Okay, let's go. Hey, that's actually very cool. 4 days from now it launches.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own script for this show anymore.
Maybe I bring
All right,
Teardown
Ray?
back on the stream.
All right. Up next, we've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming our way, featuring
Are they working on a new campaign? That would be
immersive
cool.
exploration,
I mean, creative mode is huge though. That's
visceral
like
landscapes,
endless possibilities right
immersive
there.
Storytelling. Fans of immersion will. Yeah, it kind of just keeps going on like this. So.
Oh, you mean like
I
Act
think
2?
it just needs a little bit
I miss
more
Teardown
content.
Tuesdays.
Until that point,
Teardown
let's
Tuesdays
just go
were
ahead and
so
dive
real.
right into our
They
next
happened
preview.
literally
Jaws,
one time.
Jump Light Odyssey and Road to Vostok.
There's a city you see when you close your eyes.
Ion Lands.
Are they
Oh, wait, this game kind of looks sick too. This is like the spiritual sequel to Cloudpunk, which was a cool game. Yeah, this is like a cyberpunk, I don't know.
That was
I don't even know what the gameplay is going to be like. It's cyberpunk Shadows of Doubt.
The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat of the city. The street food smells drift.
This
through your
voice is
nose and make your head
making me
swim.
feel some type of way.
It's hard to sleep here. Your restless legs want to walk the busy streets. Let's explore. Novalis is a city in the clouds.
I think it's kind of supposed to be like
A
a
rainbow without a little rain.
GTA type,
Like
like
most things
maybe
in life,
with less of the
best
like
to
crime
start
and combat.
low
I'm not sure
and
though.
work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the atmosphere. And
She's
don't
not
worry
real,
too much about the
Dosherman.
serial killer in
Grand
this.
Theft Block.
I'm sure we'll never meet him.
Wait, it actually, like, more and more is sounding like Shadows of Doubt.
A noodle stand. With a little work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb.
Yeah, and the game is Cloudpunk, and Cloudpunk is actually a cool game, but it's way less in depth than this.
I can help you navigate the complex relationships with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals, enemies, maybe even...
I still don't really know what this game is, but I'm interested.
Time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully.
It almost kind of feels like this is the Cyberpunk 2077 that some people wanted, just without like all of the like game stuff and with only like the life sim stuff. No, like higher poly characters in the teardown type landscapes. I mean, they're not that high poly though.
System any minute.
But they're not here yet. Prepare defenses.
Upgrading our engine capabilities.
Okay, I wasn't interested at first. It still doesn't really look like my kind of thing, but...
Now. Red alert!
Blast door sealed.
This looks like, Space RimWorld or something.
Jump line calibration almost complete, Your Highness.
That's why I said higher. Yeah, no, I think that's a fair criticism. I was just saying it didn't really bother me at first glance. High poly in a voxel game? It definitely wasn't high poly. The characters just weren't voxels.
Combat division, handle those orders.
All I wanted from Cyberpunk 2077 was gender, but I got no gender. Can't you be like pretty much whatever you want to be in that game, or am I misremembering?
Not today, Voltan.
Yeah, the animations were weird in that game. Oh, this is like a Road to Vostok, I think he said. This is like a Tarkov-like game. I think it might be like single player? I'm not sure though. This showcase has been pretty good so far. Stalker 2. Dude, Stalker 2's kind of in like a sad state right now because of the war in Ukraine. They're still working on it, but I think they're struggling at the moment. I realized too, I heard recently that they had some stuff leak due to a Russian hacker, which is crazy. And that shit sucks, but yeah, this kind of just looks like single player Tarkov, which is fine. Oh, demo, all right.
Content reminders enabled.
Uh-oh.
Upcoming games in the next 30 minutes include Path of Exile 2, the full Ferocious trailer, Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, and Citizen
Oh, a
Sleeper
Warhammer
2
game?
Starward Vector. Failure to keep watching will lead to a personal system failure.
They're making Citizen Sleeper 2 already? Didn't that game just come out?
Bloodborne-like game is just a couple months off, and it's got me thinking, what other untapped literary veins are just waiting to be gamified?
I can generate a list of game concepts, pairing underutilized classic literature and an appropriate style of gameplay.
By all means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
They got a leak from Russians and they responded saying that what's happening right now where they are is much worse. Yeah.
I don't really know what the market is for that. Next.
Concept 2, Sense and Sensibility VR Shooter.
Sweet Jane Austen's bonnet. No. Next.
Concept 3, Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more?
It's artful, but a little problematic. I mean, why don't you just throw something together like...
This is definitely towing the line between like charmingly cringe and just cringe. I think the real problem is that like Devolver, they just like hire actors for their bits like that.
Not kidding.
PC gamers like trying to get streamers to act in it. I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. All right. I need the voice that tells me world premiere. Oh? What is this? Yeah, Christmas Carol Souls-like was exactly what I was thinking, but... Yo, I need a Scrooge Troidvania in my life. Bro, why'd they have to make Ebenezer hot? What the hell? I was kidding, bro! No way, they made a fucking Scrooge Metroidvania? Is that what I'm seeing? I think that's exactly what I'm seeing. Oh, that is unbelievably silly. Yeah, the first Scrooge Troidvania. Yeah, this actually looks kind of sick. It's exactly what it is. The concept is so fucking stupid that the game might actually just be goated. Wait, it actually looks fun as hell. Unbelievably silly, but it's a Scrooge light. There you go. This game is 100% a miss for me. Tragic. How do you know? It looks fun. Okay. Some Warhammer stuff. I need more Warhammer action games. I'm not into... Okay. Alright. I'm not into the, like, RTS stuff. Doesn't make my brain worms bark. Fair enough. Oh, that one have a demo? That last one? This looks like Warhammer Chivalry. That's exactly what it is. Okay. I mean, that could be sick, though. Like... Or I guess not Chivalry's first person, so this would be more like For Honor? Is that... I never played For Honor, but... Yeah, it looks like For Honor. Thank you. It could be neat. I don't know. I keep calling them accidentally. I keep jokingly calling them. Oh, it's the Nexon game? Oh, it is that game. That's right. Warhaven, yeah. It looked a lot different when they showed it before. Maybe that wasn't the Warhammer game. I thought it was at first, but... They said something about a Warhammer game. Damn, this looks old school as fuck. It did look better, yeah, I agree. That trailer was better. Wonder if they're, like, specifically coding it for their audience. Yeah, it looked a lot more like kind of live service gimmicky at Summer Games Fest.
Dorf looks phenomenal. Hey, Frank AI, as a mind birth from
Dorf.
like everything ever written about video games, I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dorf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity and military industry. It's a game
Probably because of
about
Nexon being put at the start,
about
middle,
our
and end.
shared
Yeah,
struggle
yeah, yeah.
against a cold and uncaring universe.
That's pretty moving sentiment there, Frankie. Hey, what about Warhaven?
Warhaven isn't just about clashing swords and moments of magic heroism. It's a game about the human condition. About our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring
Yeah, so that
universe.
is not a Warhammer game. It looked Warhammer-ish, but...
While I go sort out some unrelated
Okay,
gremlins
Sulfur, this is a game I know about, and this one
procedural
actually looks pretty cool.
Let's see a game with its own gremlins to sort out, preferably with a shotgun.
These creatures infernal. These
But I love this art style. And I think it's like kind of a boomer shooter, too. It might be more like, I don't know, Half-Life or something. Oh, you got inventory, damn. it's a nice art style for something like this. Ooh, I kind of dig it. This looks like Dad by the Sword. It doesn't actually look like it plays anything like Dad by the Sword, though, which is good because I did not really enjoy that game. Gives me what? The golf vibes? I don't know that game. Needs more porridge. I've never seen him have less than 2 porridge in his inventory. Is it an immersive sim? I mean, that's cool if it is. To me, it looks more like, I don't know. It looks like a Metroidvania FPS. I'm not so sure about immersive sim. Maybe almost like more like Half-Life or something. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything like really, maybe other than the inventory, I haven't seen anything particularly immersive sim about it. We'll see. Like, the combat looks very straightforward FPS compared to what I would describe as an immersive sim. It looks fun, though. That game looks cool. Trysulfur.com. Is there a demo? I'm in. I'm sold. AAA game, another Horizons Will Creed indie game. Oh, it has inventory. I don't wait. Are you? Is this supposed to be a dunk on me? I didn't like. I just said it has an inventory. I wasn't saying that was like a good or bad thing. The game looked fun.
Together, we'll make it the best shop the island's ever seen.
This game looks like it's coming out 5 years too late.
Nice work. Keep this up and you'll be running your own shop. Maybe your own district.
I feel like this game goes crazy 5 years ago. What is the genre of this game?
Who sent you? You will regret working for the Outlaws.
Okay. Was that chair sliding? I think it was.
Feel the love in the air?
Yeah, the trailer was poorly captured. Even if that game was good, the trailer did not paint it in the best light.
Calm down. I freaking told her. What are you gonna do?
This looks too anime for me.
Continues to spread across the globe.
What is going on? I mean, the infected, the wall.
The song was about you. Your smile. Your warmth. Is there anything we can do?
What is happening?
I saw a broadcaster get eaten. I have to go. No, defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of
Wait,
us.
the combat looked kind of good.
I can teach you a couple of things too, you know.
I will almost definitely not play this, but
We're all going to die. Wait for me. Goodbye.
I want to wake up. It's not over.
the combat looked decent. It kind of looked like, you know, light hack and slash, like Fury or something like that, with less bullet hell stuff. I don't know. I will not be playing that. I'll just leave it at that.
Showing us that love is never simple, especially in the middle of an apocalypse.
That's a solo dev?
I sometimes get a little misguided
That's crazy.
myself.
It still doesn't look like it's for me, but that's more impressive if that's a solo dev.
I love modernity. And sure, big tech's done some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's probably a little lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is
The gameplay looked decent on it. I just think the whole thing is not for me.
Fields and treating everything with leeches, not buying 8 pictures with weird electric money. Luckily, though, video games can bring the medieval fantasy to life. To
All of
find
these
out
jokes
how,
are missing.
I had
I'm
Friday
honestly
night
kind of just like, my eyes are glazing over when we get to the
designed to identify, question, and report back on the
sketch
work of leading
bits.
game developers. And don't worry, technically speaking, it's completely legal. I mean, this little guy's even got a selfie light. It's like kind of cute in like a friendly Panopticon kind of way.
I don't have anything against anime games, but that last game just seemed very anime.
To meet the team behind the
Like
highly
too anime.
anticipated
What's up,
medieval
Mactorn?
Must play PAX Day. Let's take a look.
He mentioned Panopticon. Okay, to be clear, Panopticon is a word that exists outside of Ultra Kill. Pretty sure Akita invented the Panopticon. You know what? You make a compelling point. No, a Panopticon is a prison that is arranged in a circle around a central surveillance tower.
Fantasy game.
That's what a Panopticon is.
World which we can call home.
Okay, this looks like real life.
Mysteries.
Show me a game.
It's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12 or 13
He did it. He actually did it. The Mad Lad did it.
You know, it's where knowledge has been lost and it's getting rediscovered. It's where magic truly exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration we take to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means.
What makes you think real life isn't a game? So nothing interesting was here? No, this showcase has been pretty good so far, I'd say. It wasn't as interesting as the Xbox one, but it's better than Summer Games Fest, I'd say. So far.
The real world magical properties of plants.
Which is crazy, because this is a much smaller show than Summer Games Fest.
I'm Solkara. I'm the chief product officer.
You were disappointed in the Xbox showcase? I mean, they showed like a bunch of new games. I don't know. I thought it was Starfield looked good, actually.
And your mission is to find a plot for where you start.
I thought at least.
And from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world. So with the lore,
What were you expecting out of the Xbox showcase then?
Deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not.
It looks like a worse No Man's Sky. You are trolling.
So there's multiple types of ruins. There's the dungeons.
It definitely has similarities to No Man's Sky, but it looked way more interesting than No Man's Sky.
Were created in the game itself, and part of the lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself. So you will be able to find and examine things and actually then find snippets that help you find other places. And
this is another game that looks like it's arriving 5 years too late.
The game that you will be able to play when the game launches is we're calling it Gallia. And
why is he standing in a dungeon?
Of the world in southern France, with the influences from the Nordics where we're from. So what we're building is we're calling it the social sandbox. We're putting the least amount of barriers to entry on how you can actually interact with other players. Where most MMOs actually put a lot of.
Oh, it's an MMO too. All right, I'm out. I wasn't even in, but now I'm fully out.
When you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you imagine with the other players. So you can trade. Other people can actually help you. You can literally go onto a dungeon raid.
I saw everything that No Man's Sky has, but worse. It is insane to me.
Should you find people who actually help you to do that? What we want to create.
I can't fathom that. Like Starfield might release and be bad, but like everything they were doing looked more interesting than No Man's Sky. I just can't understand what you're saying.
You know, the call that you're helping to produce actually is valuable for the guild. Some people will absolutely prefer to just go to the dungeons. They couldn't.
I'm aware that No Man's Sky is like a decent game now, but from my understanding, everything that No Man's Sky does, it does at a very surface level.
Bring from the forest, and even the PvP players, they will be able to produce.
That's my understanding of it. And they keep adding new mechanics onto it, basically, and without really necessarily like deepening the existing mechanics. Which is fine. Apparently people like that, but it doesn't seem interesting to me at all.
Pax Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore, and
what even is this game? I'm not sure I've heard the title once.
Of course, the caveat that in Pax Day this stuff is actually literally real. The interesting thing about folklore throughout the ages is that folklore are actually start out as true stories, whereas fairy tales are fiction. And that's the distinction between folklore often, handles about ghosts or spirits or some supernatural things. But in the eyes...
PAX Day. Well, I have not ever once heard of this game.
This is reality. This is real.
Is there hype for this, or is the were they thinking that this tech demo would wow people into trying their game?
You will find these things. You will find ghosts. You will find the spirits of of the past. And the deeper you go,
it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like it's for me at all. I mean, it looks like about a million other things in existence. I'm not sure why I should play that game instead of the 50 other games that are just like
if I
that.
caused any existential anxiety with my presence, it might help to
The
try
devs are
reframing
finished.
the
Never mind.
stresses in
Based a
a
game.
positive light. Think of me, perhaps, as a blue shell from your favorite kart racer. I might be wielded to ruthlessly destroy
I'm buying it
hard-earned
now.
positions, but we can still have fun. Maybe there's a lizard driving a little car. Isn't that nice? Let's celebrate the same spirit of kart racing treachery as our next preview brings Mario Kart Mayhem to PC. Here's Stampede Racing Royale.
Just play like almost any other MMO. Already bought it for me, all my friends, and my family. Why do that when you could have bought Skyrim 10 times for each of them? A joke, but that Skyrim is probably a better game than that previous game. Just like a kart racer? Yeah, no, I don't. Battle Royale kart racer? I mean, kart racers are like the one kind of like driving game that I'm kind of into. But I won't play this. There's no chance I'll play this. Rather play Stumble Guys. I am a little bit surprised that no one has done like a Battle Royale racing game yet, unless someone has. Breakcore, yeah. Nope.
For Master Rising
Next.
2, Search for Life, the art team is looking to balance style and authenticity.
This guy really went to
faithfully
space.
represent all the incredible vehicles
He really went to space for this game.
Players will see familiar rocket launches and a host of historical missions, past, present,
Holy
and
shit, they
future.
took all
The
their
design team
developers
has
to
consulted with
space.
many space industry professionals to make sure that the gameplay
I feel
reflects
like the
how it
Derby
feels to
Destruction
run
type games are
exciting
different.
interplanet
Did I miss
research.
anything? Not really,
Go to
no.
MasterHorizon2.com to sign up to our mailing list to be the first to play the game. We have an alpha on the horizon.
Frank, I cannot.
There's
tell
a
you
certain
how
type of
excited I am
person
to
who will
see
put
Path of
2,000
Exile
hours
2
into
in
that game, and
action.
that is, it's
It'll be
not me.
something of a Path of
It's just
Exile
not me.
veteran myself.
That's debatable, Sean.
What?
Your Path of Exile playtime falls well below the community average.
But the time isn't what matters in that game.
I'm also analysing your chosen character builds in recent leagues, and
No, my build wasn't meant
they're
to be a fun
producing
build.
some troubling DPS simulation.
It's same thing with Path of Exile. I do not care about this game or this type of game.
Let's roll the tape for Path of Exile 2, please.
I was actually so disappointed every time I saw a trailer for Diablo 4. Because all of like the aesthetics and like the story and the presentation of Diablo 4 looked amazing, and then they showed the gameplay and I was like, oh, it's Diablo. I don't care.
You're mine. Vile abomination. The stench. It's getting worse.
Here's what I really want. Here's how they get me to actually play one of these games. Like a somewhat endless, replayable ARPG that has like Souls-like combat. I'll play 10,000 hours of that easy. But it's not Diablo or Path of Exile, I can tell you that much. No offense to anyone who likes those games, they're just not for me. 51k hours, yeah. Average. Basically Hades. I don't love Hades combat though, I'm gonna be honest. I do like Hades overall, but I have some problems with that game.
Ferocious. I began working on Ferocious a few years ago, with the idea of creating a first-person shooter in a timeless Lost World type of setting, combining all the top action with exploration and a sense of wonder.
Find out more? I'm good, thanks. Hades is goated. It is, yeah, it's a perfect game for as an introduction to roguelites, or just as someone who doesn't like roguelike mechanics at all. Like, it kind of subverts them in a nice way, but I actually do like roguelikes, and Hades was kind of lost on me because it doesn't provide as much freedom as I would have hoped. Dude, Turok. There's definitely a lot of dinosaur games coming out, is what I'm noticing.
Use a mix of photo-scanned and handcrafted assets to create a world both scary and beautiful. However, there are some things waiting for you in the jungle that we couldn't find any real-world references for. So we had to improvise. I hope you guys
Oh, the
are excited
Doom
as I am.
roguelike?
Feel free to wishlist and follow the
I
game
think
on
someone
Steam.
has suggested that to me
Can't wait
before.
share more about Ferocious in the
Risk of Rain 2 is great, but Risk of Rain 2 is a pure roguelike. Like, if someone doesn't like roguelike mechanics, they will hate Risk of Rain 2.
Insight. An epic shared world puzzle adventure
Epic.
game.
Is this a different game? This is a different game, I guess so.
And natural
Oh, Dead Cells is so good. Agreed.
brimming with mysterious puzzles.
Dead Cells really does like the Metroidvania roguelike thing the best.
Other players to discover.
Bullets per minute I still haven't played. I don't like the I really don't like the rhythm game stuff though. Maybe I'd like that game, but
As a seeker, you'll set off on a journey of
Talos Principle 2.
explore
No, this is obviously The Witness 2.
rich landscape and solve every puzzle you find.
I can't tell if this looks cool or terrible. I keep going back and forth.
Of every solution as the world around you unlocks.
I kind of like me a good like puzzle game,
To explore.
but I'm not sure I'm sold on this like style of this one. Yeah, and I don't know why it's multiplayer. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Islands of insight. A beautiful
I wonder if it's kind of like Souls multiplayer where you kind of just like pop in and out of people's worlds.
Embark on the path of discovery and let your curiosity guide you.
There's another rhythm-based FPS game coming out that looks really good. Like, dare I say, it looks inspired by Ultra Kill, and that's what kind of has me interested in it. I can't remember. Oh, Robo Beat. That's the name of it. Nah, I didn't like Metal Hellsinger. Don't worry, I've already had plenty of people tell me I'm wrong for that opinion, but I did not like it at all.
I might only have an old-fashioned analog neural network, but I'm going to risk some data analysis of my own.
Metal
Those
Hellsinger
Dark Souls
felt
games
like an
seem like a
okay...
big deal, huh?
What?
Luckily, while From Software is taking a recess to work on giant robots, Hexworks is stepping in with a fresh
Okay,
supply
all
of
right.
very
I was like, hold up.
with very big swords. Coming this October, here's your
Metal
latest look
Hellsinger
at
is like
Lords
an
of the Fallen.
okay shooter with a rhythm aspect tacked on top. And if you like the rhythm aspect, I feel like you're gonna love that game. I just didn't. I didn't like it.
You'll explore two
Oh, Lords of the Fallen. Okay, this looks decent.
Like knights and hulking monsters are trying to murder you, and the spooky Umbral Plane. where
Is
the
this
ghosts of those
actual like?
creatures are
Okay,
trying
my
to
quality got
super
shit again. Why did it do that?
Using the
Oh,
latest
I think
Windows
the
5
stream is just shit quality because I'm at 720p and it looks terrible.
on top of each other, allowing you to portal to the Umbral Plane at will. Just try not to die in there. In the spirit of the Dark Souls games, failure will be punished.
This game, okay.
Venturing in dungeons? Any idiot.
That was a weird like preview.
Managing an evil dungeon.
I have not played Bullets per Minute. No, we were actually just talking about that.
Nalbuck is feared throughout the lands of Fang. It is an avant-garde evil structure, combining tradition and deception.
Loads of the Fallen.
And it's looking for its
Sorry, I had to point that one out.
deficient staff.
That's the porn adaptation. Anything cool? It's been like decent across the board so far.
We have state-of-the-art production facilities. An R&D
Wait, Lords of the Fallen has a demo? Or RoboBeat?
and an efficient waste recycling system.
I didn't realize RoboBeat had a demo. I'll check that out though.
Can fully express themselves thanks to our committed HR management and peaceful social dialogue, and can enjoy the use of clean, safe premises. Hey, don't film that, or you'll be the one cut into shreds on the editing floor.
This is not my type of
As
game
a
at all.
steward, your main task will be to make the dungeon.
Yeah, I want to play Lies of P as well. I'm gonna start that after this, I think.
Want to come here to get
I should be able to stream for another 2 hours or so.
You'll have access to guards, traps, and hexes.
I gotta just eat dinner eventually. But Britta's gone until like 6, 7 o'clock, so I'll probably just end stream when she gets home and then just hang out with her tonight.
Become the greatest warlock of the lands of Fang. Looking for a job that gives me.
Yeah, to be honest, if all you watched was my Metal Hellsinger gameplay, I'm not surprised you hated the game because I hated the game.
And enjoy a positive work
I don't want to wait to shoot things. That is my take on every rhythm FPS. I totally agree. I hate being told like what pace to play the game at. Well, it's not even a hive mind. Like, if I don't like the game, I'm gonna paint it in a bad light because, like, I'm gonna just point out the things I don't like, right?
あなたのことはしっかりと見てるわよ、探偵さん。何せあなたには
There's already
変えてしまうような
okay.
特別な力があるのだから。
World premiere.
私に協力
Okay, this guy's name is Pablo Cruz, and he's being voiced over in Japanese.
短い人生だもの。
I'm
伝わないでは
confused.
ないでしょう。
This game looks kind of neat, like visually, but I have no idea what's going on.
刻々と過ぎていくわ。賢明な決断を期待してるわよ。
Bro, they did not have to go that hard with Lady Death. I'm just saying. These character designs are crazy. This could be sick. I just am like a little confused. Okay, it's like blasphemous. I mean, I kind of love the art style. It's blasphemous, but everyone's hot. As opposed to everyone being in various states of body horror decay.
Are you alright, Sean? Our programming included a gunfight / dance sequence.
There was another blasphemous-like game announced. I think it was called Last Faith. It looked alright.
Or that you were currently entering childbirth.
No. Don't worry about anything.
Katana Zero. That didn't look like Katana Zero at all, really. I'm not gonna lie.
Packed with so many games.
I understand, Sean. I'll provide assistance. Notification. Day 9 has been updated to day 10.
What? You just can't replace me? Like, roll the system update back. I don't want whatever this is.
I'm sorry, Sean, but support has been discontinued for older versions.
They look the same to me. Any game has pixel art. Is this Katana Zero?
The latest software version of popular gaming host Day 9.
I'm currently losing my mind to Radon. My brother in Christ, you chose to fight Radon at rune level 1.
I suspect they're going to be at this for a while, so let's just go ahead and fire up a trailer for a strategy game.
Is Pac-Man Katana Zero? You know what? You might be onto something. Okay, this is the Warhammer game. I had Warhaven mistaken for it.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
They sure are trying their best. This is definitely going to be like an RTS, right?
Commander, there is the stench of death about this place. Not just from the Oryx.
Death comes for everyone. Eventually.
I feel like every Warhammer game, like 90% of them are RTS. That's my interpretation. Would be neat if it was anything but that, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I don't care. I really like regular Warhammer, which is not 40k. It's alright. 40k is definitely more interesting, though.
Protect the bastion! We need the loot! Let's flash to a corpse! They always come.
Aiden, I will take the fight to the Auric Warlord. You hold here.
Fate conspires against us both.
This is another game that someone will play 2,000 hours of, but that person is just not me. Yeah, the thing is, like, with RTSs, I feel like there's only so many places you can go with it, right? I don't know. It's never really been for me. World premiere.
Wake up, sleeper.
Oh, Citizen Sleeper, okay. I feel like this game just came out. I'm shocked it's already getting a sequel. It seems cool, though.
No, get out! They haven't finished.
This is like a story-based game, right? It's almost like a text adventure. I mean, it has graphics, but I feel like it's like a lot of reading, like Disco Elysium or something.
To try and break our contract to end.
Hyper Light Drifter too. Hey, I mean, if Hyper Light Breaker is at this event, that would be hype.
With being a tool in a time of crisis.
I know you're kidding, but
and while it rages,
I would love to see more of that game.
there's opportunity.
Only came out 2 years ago. Okay.
We're an opportunity sleeper, desperate, on the
Disco
run.
Elysium is the best game I've ever read.
Certain
I think that's like what type of game Citizen Sleeper is, if I'm not mistaken.
I gave you a crew, lent you a ship.
It's like very
even
narrative
hooked you up
focused.
with a contract or two, and yes, I took my share.
This art is beautiful.
That only seems fair. I invested.
2022. Yeah, makes sense.
But then,
Oh, that's only a year ago.
and now, you don't need this. And I don't need you anymore either.
No, this is Citizen Sleeper 2. It said at the beginning, straight up, Citizen Sleeper 2.
To the ship!
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if they are capable of making a good sequel, like I don't see why not. I would assume they wouldn't make a sequel unless they were confident they could make it good. So it's probably built on the same foundation as the first game, I would assume. Seems cool.
I have found no official case of death by FOMO anywhere on the internet. However, I would not suggest risking being the first case. Failure to watch the next section of this show would result in you missing amazing new content from Dread Pilots, Miasma Chronicles, Pathfinder Gallows Bar Survivors, and Parcel Core. But first, here's Critter Cove.
Alright. I didn't catch what she said this game was, but none of those sounded amazing. Yeah. I feel like everything in this showcase has looked fine. Like, it all looks fine. There hasn't really been anything that I'm like, yeah, definitely gonna play this one. I mean, maybe not anything, but... it's got the Clash of Clans art style for sure. So, okay, some kind of cozy crafting game. Wow, it's Tears of the Kingdom with a crap art style. No, this is like, yeah, this is definitely more of like a Animal Crossing type thing. Dinkum sequel. I don't know, man. The game looks fine. Why did they have to make it look like a mobile game? Wind Waker looking strange. Man, Wind Waker is my favorite game of all time. And I've been waiting since the first time I played Wind Waker for a game that, like, just takes that and expands on it. And it literally has not been made. Like, Raft was pretty cool, but it's not exactly what I want. This does not look like what I want either. Wavetail was kind of fun, but it was way too short and shallow. There wasn't really too much to the gameplay. It had like a neat movement system, and it kind of just did nothing with it. What about that kind of expensive game about water? You might be referring to Wavetail. Yeah, I played through all of it. It was fine.
If there was an award for being unbearably cute, while also
I didn't play Dredge, but and it looks kind of fun, but I don't know if that's like the same thing either.
Critter Cove, and yours truly. I mean, it's a strong matchup, but please, clear winner.
After 3,411 simulated contests, I predict Critter Cove's probability of victory at over 99%.
What, now is when you start fact-checking now?
I was promised there would be boomer shooters here. The closest thing was Sulfur, but I wouldn't say that that was overwhelmingly boomer shooter.
By teaming up human storytelling with AI assistance, the team over at Hidden Door have developed a generative spin on
what?
pen and paper role-playing. It is so
This is kind of out of touch that they're doing this whole, like, dunking on AI gag while also promoting an AI game. Am I crazy? Did you play Barotrauma? You guys are just listing random games now. I have played Barotrauma. Barotrauma is based.
Hidden Door is a role-playing game where you and your friends come together. You can play in any world you choose. You create your characters, and then together you decide what kind of story.
Yeah, this
you're
is
gonna
some
have.
AI
So
shit.
the idea would be you've just read a book, you can't get it out of your head. Now you can go and play your own story adventure in the world of that book that you're directing.
I have not played any
within
Kingdom
the
Hearts
rules
newer than
and
Kingdom
the
Hearts 2.
canon that the author has set and confirmed.
Wait,
with a generative
was Chain of
AI
Memories
narrator.
before or after Kingdom Hearts 2? Because I have played Chain of
The way
Memories.
it works is that you come in, you choose the world you want to play in. Right now we have the Wizard of Oz, many more exciting worlds to come. You create your character, you decide
It was
the
before,
kind of
okay.
adventure you're gonna have by playing out of your deck of story cards. And then the system creates a unique story adventure for you. And then you can do anything you want. It takes a lot of the joys
I don't
of playing
like
a
this.
tabletop role-playing game and brings them into a digital format. And as you play, you see a graphic novel come together dynamically based on what you choose to do and how the world and the
You know what
story
this? You know what
reacts
this
to you.
is?
It's like an improv show
This is
where even though you
Wildermyth.
might play the same
But
cards, you
Wildermyth,
get a
everything in
different, unique
Wildermyth is
story
like
every
here.
time. So you throw words in.
Everything
it
in
comes
Wildermyth
up
is
with,
like bespoke, like it's
suggested
written
things
by
you might
someone.
do. You pick something, and then it reacts.
But this game is fucking
and then
sweet,
along with our
and you
AI
should play it.
narrator who plays the role of,
But
say,
it's not
the game
AI
master.
generated, which is why you should play it. Anyways, highly recommend that. This is basically what this game is being described as, but better.
Will continue based on your choices.
Oops. There we go.
At Hidden Door, we are working with authors and folks who make some really exciting TV shows and other media.
Yeah, or just
to
play
bring
D&D
those
with
worlds into
people.
the platform. And the system supports anything fictional. So it does do science fiction, it does do fantasy, it does, you know, period romance, which you can think of as more relationship-based gameplay in addition to sort of your standard.
Yeah, this feels like a really like moment in time type of thing. Like someone saw that AI was blowing up and they were like, we got to make this now. And in a year, no one's going to give a shit about this.
On Hidden Door, because of our AI narrator and the story engine, the choices you make matter. So when you decide that you want to become, say, the governor of Tatooine, you can do that. And the world changes around you and your character.
There's no
You
way
are
this is
able
going to be
meaningfully
impressive.
alter the plot of the entire world in a way
Yeah,
that
no,
was
that's
never
true. Nobody gives a shit about it now, but like literally nobody will give a shit about it in like a year.
characters you might encounter, the locations, or the stories you can tell in Hidden Door. Today you can
If this
play
sounds
Hidden Door
even
anywhere you can
remotely
access the
interesting to
web.
you, you should play
So you can
Wildermyth.
play on desktop, you can play on your mobile device, you can play on a tablet.
Because it's a game that was literally made from the ground up to do this. And it's not just an AI regurgitating garbage back to you. Yeah, and this whole card thing feels like almost like gacha-y too. Like, am I crazy? Like, yeah, you can become the governor of Tatooine or whatever she said, but you have to buy the governor role and the Tatooine location on our store. Also, is this like, is any of this it has to be officially licensed, right? That's like the only way they could do this legally. Yeah, it does look like web developer CSS art. Wow, so fun. I can't wait to engineer all of the human element out of my D&D campaign. Can't wait for the loot boxes. It already it looks primed to be like loot box gotcha garbage. I mean, there's at the very minimum, there's no way this is a free service. Dude, I think the ship is already gonna have sailed by winter
Hidden Door is
2023.
cooking up one hell of a winning combination. Am I right, Frank AI?
It is actually crazy that they're doing like an anti-AI gag while showing something like that. That is wild.
Earn free bonuses as you level up your viewer rank or upgrade to a gold tier pass for only $9.99.
What are you doing?
I'm incorporating lucrative live service techniques to maximize the show's profitability.
How would a battle pass for a stream even work?
With a gold tier pass, viewers can earn
Yes, I need the 1.5x speed to fast forward through these fucking
and boosters for viewer rank experience.
these horrible sketches.
I admire the initiative, but I think for now, let's just go ahead and table streams as service.
Sadly, major production decisions are only accessible for those who've reached viewer rank 80. You can, however, unlock immediate access with 1,800 Sean points, purchasable for $9.99.
You made show production a battle pass reward? Is anyone close to unlocking that?
Killzor 69 Blazes has just achieved viewer rank 58.
This guy wishes he could be Jeff Keighley. In Day 9's defense, this show is bad, but Day 9 is kind of a legendary internet presence.
Don't Starve devs at Clay Entertainment. Here's your first
I'm sure he's just working with what he has here, and also like he is just a streamer. He's not like an actor or anything. But Day 9 is a pretty cool dude. I think this is just a bad show overall. Paycheck's a paycheck, exactly. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not his fault the show is shit. Yeah, what is this? Something new? From the makers of Don't Starve, did it say that? Oh yeah, Cly, that's right, that is them, isn't it? This kind of... I like this art style. I'm not quite sure what this game is. I have no real concept of the gameplay. Space car. Here's the, all right. Here's the thing with this show. If you're gonna do like a, okay, it looks like he was just getting decimated there. What is the combat like? Can you fight back? It doesn't look like it. Loop, that seems like a crazy logical leap. Like, he's a gaming streamer. Of course he's gonna accept a paying gaming job. What you're saying is psychotic compared to that. Like, use common sense.
You want to find me.
I'm not gonna lie, that I like Don't Starve and I like Cly, the developer, but that game did not wow me. The art style was neat, but I would have liked to see more like of what appears to be actual gameplay. Jedi Survivor? This looks like XCOM to me. Like some kind of XCOM type shit. Oh, the style, yeah, maybe.
Maybe in the future.
No, it's not XCOM, but it looks XCOM inspired.
Through the wall and find me. And if you do, maybe I will tell you my secret. The revelations must be earned.
Looks alright.
Don't starve yourself with excitement for Dread pilots, or you might.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is I think the reason why like Devolver's show works and this one doesn't work is because like all of Devolver's games are theirs, so they can tie the game like gags into the script of the show. But with this show, it doesn't feel like there's any hype for the games. Like, I would almost rather them not do, like, the stage gags and just be like Jeff Keighley and be like, this next game is gonna be fucking awesome, let's check it out, and then just go to the trailer. Like, it's like there's two different things happening. Like, there's the stage show, and then we go into a trailer, and I'm like, I have no idea what this is. What am I looking at? Like, I feel zero hype for it. It's either that or like if you're gonna do the stage show, at least make it a little bit hype. But or much preferably just show the trailers.
It's with great pleasure I introduce one of Enswell Medical's biggest
Radon down, yo, let's go.
Director Colin.
Another world premiere.
Welcome to all
Wow.
of you
World
who
premiere.
are starting your own franchises. Today I'm here to talk about building a thriving business.
Is this Steve Bloom?
My apologies. There has been a development that requires my immediate attention.
Kind of sounds like Steve Bloom.
Director Coleman, sir.
Steve Bloom has like a little bit higher pitch of a voice, but he might be like lowering it intentionally.
Now.
This does not look. Does this look like a Meat Canyon video? I feel like it doesn't.
Structural integrity and power all hanging in there, sir. Extent of the outbreak unknown. Next move, Director.
Tell your men ETA 5 minutes.
Art style, well, the animation style of this trailer and the music kind of go hard. Is it a boomer shooter? Finally? It has guns, confirmed.
Director Coleman, hey, man, sir.
Are you okay?
This might be good. We need to see the gameplay.
I'm hanging in there, Director. I'm all good. They have a cure
Common sense
upstairs.
doesn't come naturally to me 100% of the time. I feel shitty. I mean, it's not, nothing you said was like too out of pocket. It's just a bad comparison. Like, it makes sense why Day 9 would take this job. If he took a job for a child beauty pageant, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. Like, it doesn't even need to be said. Hydrate is not turned off. You literally just redeemed it 1 minute ago. And I did it, but I'll do it again.
Get the marketing team and those rookies back.
It has a short cooldown, I think.
And an espresso.
So that people can't spam it like you're trying to do.
Can I get something from my head?
Of course, Director.
Name brand only. Not our stuff.
Yeah, is there going to be any
Quality
gameplay?
Control issues
Undead Inc. I kind of hate that title. Show gameplay. Okay, I don't care. I literally don't care. I will not be playing your game. Thank you very much. I feel like anything with ink in it is just uncreative. The same animation style? Not quite. This is more like Saturday morning cartoon style a little bit. I actually kind of like this animation style. Okay. Okay, the game actually looks decent too. A lot of Metroidvanias though, man. Like too many to play even. That was fucking, that boss looks sick. I'm kind of into it. Ooh, this looks good. Yeah, dare I say this might even be the best one we've seen yet. Altered Alma, a space opera Metroidvania. Yo, that is very my shit. I'm into it.
Okay, hey, look. I've been looking through Frank AI's data log, and I found a file named Confidential, Game Trailer 44. Codename Omicron Delta November, _ final, parentheses, final.
We're definitely, it feels like we're hitting like maximum saturation with Metroidvanias though. I like the genre, but that's my only complaint. And they're like, a lot of them are like long, intense games too. Like you just can't. Gonna turn this way down. Okay, well, we're back anyways.
Because the cosmos terrifies you.
No.
Oh,
I
Starfield.
want to understand it,
We're back to Starfield.
or at least find as many answers as possible.
Nothing yet has convinced me that this isn't Starfield. I'm expecting Todd any minute now. Now this looks like it's gonna be like a psychological thriller walking simulator.
The cosmos has belonged to the one strongest species. Humans.
No, this is not Outer Worlds. For sure not. Nah, if you've played Outer Worlds, the original, this looks nothing like it. Nah, this is gonna be like a puzzle, survival horror, walking simulator type game.
Every mission ends in success, Doctor. We have to save what we can.
That's my guess, at least.
Save.
Like, it looks decent, but...
What is there to understand? We have to destroy it,
You see that planet? You could go there.
even if it means destroying everything.
This is gonna be like it's gotta be like a story-based game. That's what I'm thinking. My guess, at least. Oh, the Invincible. Okay, whoever said that was right. Firewatch in space. Yeah, exactly. It'll probably be good. Like, that'll probably be a good
Coming
game,
up,
but...
we'll see a theme park builder that's only days away. Releasing on PC later this week, Park Beyond is a spiritual successor to classics like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yo,
Roller Coaster
okay.
Tycoon 2,
I wanna see it.
Roller Coaster Magnate 9, Roller Coaster
I feel like-
47, and Roller Coaster God Emperor 40,000.
Okay, let's not go off the rails.
I feel like we already got our Roller Coaster Tycoon games, like with Parkitect and Planet Coaster, but maybe there's room for another one.
Our prizes are so much easier to win. Let's take a look at Park Beyond.
Do you perceive the invisible thread that
Don't drop
connects
the
us
most
to each
shit
other?
gameplay ever.
The emotions that unite us without us even realizing it? The desire to move forward, to surpass our limitations, to take on challenges greater than ourselves.
It just looks like Planet Coaster.
All these feelings make us Visioneers. Visioneers are architects who are dedicated to making their childhood dreams a reality. Empowered.
I don't like this trailer so far.
Architects who want to offer the world their most beautiful memories.
I mean, it
Free
looks fine,
spirits
but
in
like,
search of
what?
adventure and
I was kind
new
of wondering if this would have any like
Indelible
real.
moments of amazement and laughter with those we love.
Yeah, no, this is not.
Become a Visioneer. Go beyond the fun.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon, but like, you can still play Roller Coaster Tycoon. What the fuck? What the? What? That was so much crap that they're trying to sell.
Good news. PC
There was
Gaming
like
Show
3
viewers
different
can take
season
advantage of the
passes.
following promotional
Yeah, it's a
content
cash grab,
by following
exactly.
the instructions on the screen. If this product and/or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
Yikes. Yeah, no. I'll stick to Roller Coaster Tycoon, or like Parkitect is a great game. I'll play, if I want a newer version, I'll play Parkitect. Even Planet Coaster is better than that. Planet Coaster is probably the most similar to that, in fact. But hey, guess what? That's still a good game too.
Evil stirs in the depths of
Metroidvania. Another
Three
one.
heroes step forth to
No, maybe
contain
not.
the darkness within. A legendary fighter.
All right, I had to miss eventually.
Skill. A cunning rogue, full of deadly surprises.
Oh, this is like this is Vampire Survivors, but like a year too late.
Together, they are destined to confront the
This is just high budget Vampire Survivors.
And
Probably
their
not high budget, but higher budget.
again and again, attaining new heights of power.
I did see the 32 player
But what hope
game.
have they to seal
It looks
away
kind of
the
neat,
whispering tyrant?
but I don't know. I need to know more. I think
No hope of surviving.
Pathfinder.
Spire.
What? So it's set in the world of Pathfinder. All right. Wow. I actually like a lot of the Vampire Survivors kind of clone games, but I don't know. I feel like that bubble has already kind of came and burst. Fighting game.
Introducing Diesel Legacy. Join the open beta now
Kind of
on
looks cool.
Steam.
There is like a less than 0% chance that Titanfall 3 will be in this. That's a EA game. It will not be in the PC Gamer showcase.
Local and
Also, it's
online
never going to
multiplayer.
exist. Sorry, but
Real match. Worldwide rollback net
I feel like all these games advertise rollback as if every game doesn't have rollback now.
Iron City.
It's not interesting to me in the slightest. Yeah, Respawn was gonna make like a single player Apex, but they scrapped it, so there's no way Titanfall is happening.
Powering the gig economy with their aching calves.
This is a long show. We've already been going for an hour 10.
Feeling a little guilty because you gave your credit card details to the AI assistant, and now someone has to deliver the 57 parcels you ordered before you noticed. In short, yes. But if this next exclusive is anything to go by,
I wouldn't anticipate any big game announcements from PC Gaming Show.
Let's take a look.
I don't think they've ever had a big game announcement. They usually have like cool smaller games, but I don't think there's any way there's going to be a game as big as Titanfall or Portal.
World premiere.
There you go. Just in time.
Hello, Inquisitive Fuhrer. My name is Will Barr, and that was an example of a micro teaser. You see, when you're shilling on behalf of an obscure video game developer like Billy Goat Entertainment, you have a finite amount of time to explain why discerning
Is the better Twitch TV thing not fixed?
Such as yourself
I have not watched the new Spider-Verse,
should be excited about being thrust into the exciting high-octane world
I want to see it, though.
Parcel Core. That's
Katana
right, escape the
Zero
mundane
DLC would have been
daily
at
life and slip
Devolver.
into the spandex of one of our many colorful bicycle messengers. Embrace the gig economy and forget the security, stable salary, and basic workplace rights.
I don't know
less
why
cool
it's not
jobs
working on
offer
the screen,
as you
but
race through town, weaving through alleys, defying
But
gravity
deal
as you
with
light
it.
up
I don't give a
walls,
shit.
leap from rooftops, startle pigeons.
Well, it's kind of like a career in video game development.
No, I want to watch it, but
without all the cool traversal stuff.
I just haven't watched it
So
yet.
yeah, really just the exploitation. But I digress.
You guys really just be like saying random games without any regard for how likely it actually is to appear at this showcase.
Scheme is afoot that threatens more than just the business
Wait,
model
there's
of the time
combat
it's
in
operated
this?
under.
So it's up to you.
Okay, show the gameplay. I don't care about this guy.
To deliver this foot-long grilled chicken, cheese, and chorizo melt and save the world.
I am also hungry now. You know what?
Hi everyone.
I still have my cashews. I'm gonna eat cashews while I watch again. Minecraft 2. Yeah, any day now. Minecraft 2 is just the create mod. This is the PC showcase, so maybe they'll announce Windows 12. The cashews from Friday, not yesterday. Or Thursday, even.
Welcome to Fabledom. Sorry about the pigs.
Nah, Minecraft at home would be like Fortress Craft or one of those like Minecraft knockoffs from like 10 years ago.
Hello, micro friends.
We have a new mission, soldier.
Oh, this is just a Game Pass ad. Yo, Valorant, wow.
Oh, don't mind Sean. He's just entering our PC Game Pass giveaway. We've got a bunch of 1-month subscriptions for new members to try the service.
Wow.
To get a chance of procuring one, visit the URL on screen now.
Man, that shit used to be like $1. What happened? Mega Man? This is basically just Mega Man. Co-op. Roguelite mode. Mega mode. Level editor. No, I am kind of dogging on this, but it actually looks pretty cool.
Sean, before we continue with more exciting previews, I've generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Well, yeah, great. Tell me more.
I've allowed viewers to pay a small fee for a bespoke on-screen
Oh my
shout-out. Got good 228, right? Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again. Excellent work, Sean and Co.
Hey, I'm touched. And a little wealthier. Keep them coming.
Seablaze Paladins writes, did Sean actually fire his team?
Oh, so that's a
Did
game that
Moonfront?
exists and it's just getting an update? Okay.
Have to
I've never heard of it.
understand that this show needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean23 writes, I have sworn the blood oath. My vengeance will not be denied.
Okay,
All right.
it looks like that's it. Our shout-outs feature is broken. I'm so sorry.
Done with
That's
the
gonna be all
cashews.
for shout-outs.
I haven't logged any errors, Sean.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting to see more previews.
What is going on here? They keep showing someone like just watching it on their phone, but I don't know what the point of that
Sci-fi
is.
survival game, Chimera.
World premiere. World premiere. Is it cashews or almonds that have cyanide in them, like before it has to like be removed before they can sell it? I can't remember. Almonds, okay. One of my old coworkers, so I would sometimes bring, okay, I'm seeing almonds, cashews. One of my coworkers at my previous job, I would eat cashews at work a lot, and he would always tell me, he was a boomer. But he would always tell me, he'd be like, you know those have cyanide in them before it gets removed, right? And every time I would be like, I think that's almonds. I think that's almonds. Starfield again? Both have poison. Great. Building up to Ready Player One, the game. I'm gonna be honest, that movie was ass. Yeah, it didn't look good at all. I've heard the book is good, though. Starfield 2, finally. I've been waiting so long. A cashew tree! Chimera. What is the game? I don't even know though. Cashews have a coating around them that's like poison ivy, and almonds have cyanide in them. Okay, so both are dangerous to eat like right away, like if you just picked them. But my coworker was in fact wrong about cashews being the ones with cyanide in them.
Mordecai was his name. He succumbed to the white flame. His treasure was lost and his crew was tossed. Now is the day cursed pirates have their way.
What is this? Is this like Sea of Thieves ARPG?
Come along for the trip. When plans go astray, we find us a way. We put time to
Oh no, you're right, it is kind of like a tactical RPG, it looks like. This could be cool, I guess.
magic restores our crew from before, yes, before. Black pearls in our chest, let us finish the quest now.
I don't like this like song, but
Our worth we will show to our captain below. The Inquisition blocks our way. They see us as prey. Ignatia is their leader. You do well to exceed her.
okay, did they really? You could have just like described the game. It didn't all have to be sung.
She'll conquer the brine for her grand design. That's the life we live. Come along for the trip. When plans go astray, we find us a way. We put time to a stop and give them the chop. We're a cursed crew and parties are a trap.
Might not exactly be cyanide in almonds, but supposedly a small amount of cyanide in the air smells like almonds. There's a Nile Red video about it. Of course there is. Of course there's a Nile Red video about that. You think that was just one of the developers singing? That would be funny. They had no budget for marketing, so they just got the best singer on the dev team to write a shanty quick. Wow, from the creators of XO1, I have no idea what that is. All right. So it's like a combination of two genres that I don't really care for. Forza X Starfield. Everything is Starfield now.
XO Rally Championship might be racing its way across the stars, but it's already
Starfield DLC already?
into my heart. Anyways, if
Dude,
you're
the
not
show
aware,
the showcase is losing me.
with the real-time strategy genre. And funnily enough, at labs like
I feel like this
DeepMind,
could have easily
those
been like
same
30,
RTS
45
games
minutes
just
shorter.
so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research. Curious. Can it be just a coincidence then that I'd end up?
No, there
with the kind of
hasn't
man
been a
who made
boomer shooter. I'm
himself
starting to think Dave Autry lied to
AI
us.
visionary. I mean,
The closest thing was Sulfur,
no
which looked like a cool game, but I wouldn't call that a boomer shooter.
Anticipated RTS from former Warcraft and StarCraft devs at Frost Giant Studios. It's Stormgate.
Anything exciting
Today,
coming out?
We don't just get the chance to get some
There has been
exclusive
some
first
pretty
look
good
at some
games
Stormgate
on this
gameplay,
showcase,
we're
but
also
I
joined
can't
by
like
Frost Giant's president and
I can't
game
necessarily
director, Tim Campbell, here to tell
name
us
any of them
exactly
to
how
you.
Stormgate will delight all minds, artificial or otherwise. Thanks so much for joining us, Tim.
Thanks.
I just looked up XO1 and it looks like a shiny chewable Tums tablet. All right. Oh, I thought you meant you looked up XO1 and it was just something else entirely.
It's what we think of as a spiritual successor to franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Command & Conquer. And real-time strategy games are the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield.
This will be the best game
this
ever for
classic
someone
RTS
that's not
formula
me.
Includes harvesting resources, building sprawling
Damn, this
bases,
stream's gonna be
and
going on
huge
5 hours
armies
by
on
the time this is over. I may just have to call it and not do Lies of P. I thought I would have 2 hours to do Lies of P, but I don't think I will.
Players of all skill levels. And so
I'm kind of bummed, but at least we got a good demo in there with the On Guard. That was very fun.
High technical skill and you love competitive play, or whether it's something that you just want to be able to relax with and experience a story.
Now, Tim, I understand.
I wasn't planning on
that you
streaming
brought
all day.
for all of us, but in particular
I didn't
for
think the
me,
PC gaming
a
show would be
present to
2
show
hours
today.
long.
What are you going to show, Tim?
We are going to show gameplay from the pre-alpha of Stormgate.
Yeah.
Now this is
Is this
that we
their
are
big, like,
believers in at
blockbuster?
Frost Giant. We want to share this current state of the game.
If this is the last game, I'll play some Lies of P.
A look. Oh, Tim, I'm so excited. And right away, this looks like an RTS. Tell me what we're seeing.
I mean, Day 9 is an RTS guy, so
What you're seeing
at least
here is
this
the human
fits.
faction as they're sending workers out to harvest resources. They're starting to construct building. They actually build them by 3D printing them from the ground up. And you can see them now starting to train troops so they can have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we see in the corner coming up, this looks like a scout
You know
unit.
damn well this isn't the last
Literally a
game.
cybernetic dog with
Well, I
laser
mean,
eyes.
if this is a 2-hour
It's
showcase and it
designed
goes
for early
until
game
5 o'clock my time, I'm definitely not playing.
And you can see him now running
I'm
through
definitely
the
not
base
playing
with
Lies of P
information
today.
You can find out about his enemy.
Yeah, I mean, scouting and information is such an important part of RTS games.
It really is, and this is something that
If I had a quarter for every time you said this looks like a great game for someone
so it can actually
like
sense
me,
units beyond
no,
its
unlike
sight
me,
radius.
I don't know.
So it's
I would have a decent amount of money, which is more of a description of the showcase than it is of you. Yeah.
First engagement.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about RTSs, so I can't sit here and say this looks bad. But like, someone out there is probably hyped for this.
And a twist on the tactical battlefield here.
And how do these light forests work?
The Light Forest lets smaller units move through them. They have concealment. It's allowed Blue to raid Red's base. In which
There
case,
are definitely
Red is
some games that have been
barely
on here
getting,
that
with their speed building from
that
their
don't
workers,
look good.
another human faction advantage. And they're about to pop out a couple extra defenders here from their mech base.
So we got these huge mechs, and I mean, just visually, it looks like they are countering the heck out of
Yeah,
these
I don't
blue
know.
infantry,
Like, the
but
RTS genre doesn't feel like it has that many places it can go. Like, you could reskin it into different styles, but it kind of feels like every game plays the same.
Blue knew and used to his advantage.
From the
Okay,
outside
so we're
looking in.
Mid-game, this is normally where you make some big tech decisions. What's Red up to?
You're seeing Red commit to a tech path that gives them big battlefield mechs and air units like this evac.
And why this one almost kind of has like a mobile game style to it too. Like, is that really what RTS players want?
Yeah, that's a giant chicken with.
I feel like hardcore RTS players are still playing like Age of Empires 2 and Brood War and shit. I feel like they don't want their games to look like this.
It's the most threatening placeholder art for now. And
it is a mobile game. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, honestly.
Picking back up into the air transport, that's some classic high-level micro.
It is, and it's really important for.
But it's clear that they're trying to appeal to like hardcore, like PC RTS gamers by like saying it's like Warcraft and Starcraft and shit like that.
Oh wait, they can blast through them now? And Blue's dodging these enormous shots, and we can also see Blue swarming in from both sides. This is not looking good for Red.
No, it's pretty grim. Red is on.
Yeah, I guess Space RTS could be like a different thing entirely, but
different forces coming in with a
PTSD. Yeah, I just combined PC and RTS. I don't know why I did that.
Classic.
This is why I shouldn't stream for another 2 hours because my brain is melting.
Outside of 1v1, what's coming up for Stormgate?
What you've seen today is just the tip of the iceberg. We have so much more in store. We're going to be revealing
StarCraft 2
Reforged.
Reforged.
Stormgate the rest of this year. We're introducing new modes. We have a 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive modes. We're going to be sharing information about our storyline and campaign. We have new factions beyond the.
I feel like I've always liked the like turn-based like 4X strategy better because it feels.
Right now.
It feels like it's more about your decision making and less about how quickly you can shit out units.
Stormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting closed testing in July.
Once again, go to Steam and wishlist Stormgate. Tim, thank you so much.
I mean, it's not a mobile game. It is on PC.
You shared, but the future content plans of Stormgate,
but it fucking looks like it.
Makes the RTS players' dreams come true. Which might not be.
I'm a PTS gamer. Play Terran StarCraft. Yeah.
Gloriously grimy Deus Ex
No, I don't think I will.
Fisticuffs with a fiendishly Star Wars vibe to it.
Okay.
So, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
Fortune's Run! Wait, I'm back. I fucking love this game. Fortune's Run. I've covered Fortune's Run on the channel. I mean, you'll see. This game is sick, though. This is like, I mean, it's kind of like more of an immersive sim, but it has like fast-paced combat. It's really cool, and it's kind of like a grimy Star Wars like setting. I like it. It does have a katana, but I wouldn't say the katana's OP. Oh, and it has great music too, from what I remember. Look at that. Oh, whoa, that's a new melee weapon. Holy shit. Yeah, you can explode microwaves in this game. Demo update? Wait a second. Fortune's Run is the name of the game. I'm sure it'll say it. There you go. This isn't the boomer shooter. I mean, I would say that's the closest thing they've showed to a boomer shooter.
Towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are
Did anything interesting happen while I was in the pool? I mean, I don't know. There's been some like promising looking games, but nothing that's like, wow, holy shit. I also don't know when you left, so I'm not sure what you saw or didn't see.
Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God.
Yeah, you probably had a better time in the pool. Man, the name of the game was on the stream, and I said it a bunch of times. I don't know what to tell you. It's called Fortune's Run. That's the last time I'm saying it. Yes, there you go. 5th time's the charm, apparently. Oh, this is an FPS. I kind of thought this was going to end up being a strategy game. Unless it is. I mean, that looked like FPS gameplay.
Keep moving.
Either way, though, this doesn't look interesting to me, really. Is it Hell Let Loose? Hell Let Loose already been out. If after all of this ends up being a strategy game, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. This has to be an FPS. Also, none of this looked like gameplay, though. Which is even more concerning. I don't know, man. Was anyone like, I really need a new World War II FPS? It's just it's just an ad for Hell Let Loose. Okay, no, sorry. I think there are people who absolutely love that game, but it's not for me. Yo, it's Gotcha Risk of Rain 2. I don't know. What's going on here? Atomic Picnic. I kind of like that name. The game looks generic, though. Looks like a battle royale. No, I think it was PvE. It looks like co-op PvE. Oh, this game looks cool. I heard people were getting early access to play this, but I did not get contacted by the dev. Maybe I have to reach out.
Mapjack. Wish list now.
That is a boomer shooter. Yeah, it's like a post-void type game. Holy shit, why is this one so loud?
Esse é o meu Rio Grande, che.
Yeah, was that Gianni? I kind of thought it might be. Ah, yeah, a 4X strategy game. Although that didn't look good at all. They're flying through these
I
now.
have no need for material possessions. But good news. PC Gaming Show viewers
Please
can
don't
take
talk about
advantage
this
of the following
game
promotional
again.
contest by following the instructions on the screen. If this product
I actually liked Forager. I haven't played it, but Britta played the crap out of it, and she loved it. It looked fun.
Frank, we've seen impressive, almost like unrealistic tech on display today. It's just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming, Alienware continues to offer high-end PC hardware. Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my trading model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth
Okay, I might play a little Lies of P.
Great. But
I don't know. I kind of just want to get it started.
of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while now. From the games you play to what you do for work, that's very hardware intensive.
When using Alienware, you get a performance that is very,
Hungry
very
Box.
difficult to match.
It doesn't have just the kind of like generic gamer look to it.
Is this? I can't tell if the show is like winding down. It's kind of like they're not really announcing anything new now, but it's still going for some reason. Is there like one more announcement type
miss your
shit?
shot at Alienware giveaway goodness. Scan that code now. I mean, Frankie, can you believe this? We got an Alienware M18 laptop with an Intel
I can't believe it, dude. Show a game. HBox is the best part so far, yeah.
Enough to get anyone's blood pumping.
As you know, Sean, I'm a network of predictive algorithms. and
HBox should have
software
popped off so hard he fainted.
capable of
It's like,
filling-
yeah,
I don't
Alienware.
have blood.
But
Would you like me to procure blood, Sean?
God,
That would've gotten me
no,
hyped for
absolutely
Alienware.
not. Anything but that. Let's move on to literally anything else. So, what's next?
Oh. Okay.
Well, this is a little awkward. Let's have a look at some incoming DLC.
You
for
want a giveaway of
Vampire
his? That's
Survivors.
cool.
Oh boy.
I don't. If you mentioned that in chat before, I definitely forgot. But
What if we gave it a spin?
is this DLC for Vampire Survivors? I haven't played really any of the DLCs. There's like, at this, I'm almost like there's too much of this game at this point. Like, I have like 30 hours in this game or some shit, and I'm like far from having done everything. It literally said it was DLC. Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't listen to the fucking stage show that I haven't been paying attention to the entire time. Sorry, I missed one word that they said. Good God. What the fuck is that? That was crazy. All right.
We are only a couple months out from the full release of Baldur's Gate 3. I literally cannot tell you how excited I am to try out some of the character builds I've got going on up here. I'm thinking of running like mage, tank kind of vibe.
Gave away a signed and sealed copy of an MF Doom vinyl record. Oh, that's sick. That's actually fucking awesome.
For me in like a D&D style. Like, look,
Is this their big game? I don't know, because this isn't even exclusive. This was at Summer Games Fest too.
Girls like that. Can you like give me a sample piece of art?
One moment. Here you are, Sean.
Oh, dear God.
This was generated in seconds, while a professional artist's work would take hours, if not days.
Yes, that is true. It's hard to tell this wasn't the work of
Yeah, well, the game has also already been in early access for a long time too, so anyone who was curious about it could have just played it.
Thanks to the YouTube animators extraordinaire at MASH. Here's an original animation for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
My fellow adventurers, the road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought.
Good news is it's sealed. Bad news is I'm not an MF Doom fan prior. Man, that sucks, but I'd be willing to help you with that problem. You can just send me the vinyl for free, and I'll take it off your hands because I am an MF Doom fan. No, I'm just kidding.
And I think his blood was acid.
If you actually don't want it, it might be worth a decent amount of money, sealed.
We find higher ground.
You could check on like Discogs or something.
100 arrows.
No. First, I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter.
All Caps is one of my favorite songs of all time.
With grease and set it on fire. And if he attempts to escape the blaze, fear not.
No, I think this is just a trailer for the game.
Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
But this is like a high effort animation for.
Extremely humorous.
Enough. We must defeat this foe.
That's why I'm giving it to be sold eventually.
Swamps dwells a hag who possesses.
I have an album that I actually really like that is worth quite a bit of money. It's like a sky blue vinyl of
Attaining it will necessitate
3 Cheers for Disappointment by the Arrogant Sons of Bitches. And I want to keep it because I like the album, but
I will now attempt to
what's an MF Doom game again? MF Doom is a rapper. I don't believe he has anything to do with games.
Seek your guidance. Impart your knowledge upon us and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog. Oh, I didn't know you speak frog.
What is
Gosh,
it?
I'm so sorry about
What
yesterday.
is this?
I'm so embarrassed. You know.
MF Doom Eternal.
Turned me into a frog.
That's gotta be a thing. MF Doom good, just not my thing. Yeah, man, not everyone can be Playboy Cardi. I'm just kidding. To each their own. Rap Snitches is a great song. That's true.
Cities are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to
Meat Grinder, yeah.
The city of Baldur's Gate is seamless, which
Like
it
accordion,
originally wasn't.
too.
You only can judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work, we start over.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything? And that was
No, if the showcase is 2 hours, it will go 20 more minutes. At which point I might play like an hour of Lies of P. I'm not sure.
Now it was this
Haven't quite decided yet.
giant organism, and it really
No,
felt good.
yeah, I'm not blaming you for anything. Some people, like, it's understandable that not everyone knows about MF Doom.
They might be running around down there.
We worked on it.
20 more minutes of ads? They usually save the best for last, right?
And then you just start adding layers and layers.
We can
put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998. So we can do something that is more immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
This it looks really nice. I thought this was more of like top down, like
in that sense, every person that you meet,
like Divinity Original Sin,
has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering.
Giveaway was an 8-player CPU Smash battle where we picked users. Oh, you chose like a CPU and then the winner got a prize. I went with a lucky Jigglypuff. Of course, Puff wins on HBox's stream. It is the same developers, yeah.
Fruition in that lower city.
And
it's nice to see like the more like zoomed in like third-person perspective though.
You can arrive and be
like I'm not really a big fan of like the top-down style. I like Divinity Original Sin, but like I'm not partial to the top-down style.
Our destination. We spent, I think,
I much prefer third or first person
on the city than we originally planned. But the result, the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
It looks really good.
Have this constant
Colonel Sanders really fell off.
Things that
That's
are
foul.
very much of the real world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other, the knowledge that everywhere you look, you can go there and you can do something, the knowledge that you can fly through it, it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
What about turn-based combat? The top-down is a must-have. I mean, I've seen the combat for this game, and it looks like the combat is done from the top-down perspective.
Two-decade retirement.
I don't necessarily agree that turn-based combat has to be done from a top-down perspective, though.
We're forging ahead with more fantasy as flame-headed fighters face ferocious foes in a co-op action roguelike. After all, what's a roguelike
maybe this show just isn't like economically viable to run if they don't have a lot of games. But I feel like this could have been curated better.
Here's the latest trailer for Ember Knights.
Yeah, Ember Knight's been around a while, I think. Is this what it looks like though? It looks kind of neat. Oh wow, more DMCA music for a trailer I don't care about. Wait, it kind of looks good. Am I crazy? I don't know if I'll play it, but it looks all right. I kind of thought this game was something else entirely. Like, ooh, I'll just mute it, whatever. You don't walk in Pokemon during combat? I'm just like, I don't see why you couldn't do turn-based combat from a third-person perspective. Isn't that's kind of how KOTOR is, right? That's like turn-based combat from a third-person view. This is just Titan Souls Gungeon.
What?
Yeah, Pokemon Arceus is different though. I'm sure they mean mainline Pokemon games. What? I don't know why that's so funny to me. What? Yo, Starfield? Brother, we don't need Starfield. We got Starfield at home. Starfield Trackmania. Send tweet. Space Engineers 2. TerraTech. Isn't there... So TerraTech Worlds must be like a sequel. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Scrap Mechanic. It's still fucking going, and I can't believe it, honestly.
Venturing deep into unstable time risk tasked with uncovering the
They keep finding more like mid-looking games to fill time with. Like 1 in every 5 games looks interesting.
in Unreal 5, this exclusive debut will be out later this year in early access.
TerraTech of the Kingdom. If this is more than 2 hours, I might just nope out. I'm losing steam for this.
You seriously don't have any signal.
Not even one bar, there's nothing. I can't
So, I forgot to mention, there's like a super weird, scary thing getting around inside the rift.
What is this now? I was even looking at my other screen. Until Dawn 2, yeah, for sure, dude.
Come on. You'll freeze to death out here. I suppose you're looking for the lodge. Here, take this. I call it the atomic space shifter. If anything goes wrong...
I mean, this looks like something.
I can pull you back out.
Oh, that's kind of cool. This is Redfall 2.
It's weird. It's like time runs differently here.
I like time manipulation games. I hope that's not this game's only gimmick.
We gotta find the others, dude.
Holy shit. We gotta find the others, dude. I was not expecting that. John, I was so invested in him. This kind of looks like Redfall, but good. I shouldn't even say but good, because I don't know if it looks good yet. It looks interesting. Macabre, is that the name of it?
Haha, I can't believe it worked. This is it. This is the key to...
Survival stealth horror. It does kind of look like an Arcane game. I memed about Redfall, but it does kind of look like an Arcane game a little bit. Who made that? WeForge. I've never heard of them. It said Australian government. I wonder if they got some like funding or grant or something to make that game from the government. That's kind of cool though, if true. Australian propaganda is what that is.
We thought we had billions of years.
Okay.
Before our sun died.
Oh, Starfield.
We were wrong.
This game's about a typical day in Australia.
Rallying to save those we can. Every one of our ships are
This looks like another strategy game.
Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home. So we can
Oh no, that's first person view. I don't know what's going on here, honestly. None of this really has looked like gameplay. Bum, 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 bum. Earthless. Okay.
Soft landings, Captain.
As great as Earthless looks, it makes you wonder.
What does it look
How are we
like?
in the real world gonna fare when our big, beautiful sun enters its twilight years?
What?
Me?
Okay.
I'm optimistic. Who knows what we'll achieve by then? Every billionaire-funded space.
They couldn't
rocket
save the
that
Earth and
detonates
ran away.
moments
Skill
after
issue,
takeoff
truly.
is one more step
They didn't list
on the
not try
winding
Earthless.
road of progress.
Doesn't look like
Up
anything.
next,
They didn't show any
tie all
gameplay,
those
so.
togas and make merry with fine wine as all roads lead to this newest city builder. Here's a first look at Nova Roma.
City builders are not really my thing either. I played a few in my day. They just don't hook me. True, so true. I feel like on paper I would like a city builder, but a lot of times I just get bored by them. They're usually just like a little too like rigid and restrictive. The developer of Kingdoms and Castles. I do remember that game and it sure does look like it. Oh, you know what game slaps though is Dorf Romantic. I wouldn't even call that a city builder really. I mean, this looks kind of neat. You know what game I kind of enjoyed a little bit was the Anno series. I think I played like 1600. I'm not sure. One of them. Yeah, Dorfromantik is more of like a puzzle game. It's got like mild city builder aspects, but yeah, it's more of a puzzle game. But it's fun. It's very relaxing. I'm not sure I'm sold on this art style. It's not really doing it for me for some reason. Like in theory, I love the low poly style, but it makes everything look really like homogenous in this game for some reason. Am I crazy? Tried an Anno game and didn't like it that much. I'm trying to remember which one I played, but I enjoyed it enough. The only reason I didn't go back to it was because I owned it on Ubisoft. Like, and I was just like, I never launched that software. Like, why would I go there just to play a game that in a genre that I don't really typically enjoy? The game itself is fine though.
Is over. All we want is to return home. To the newborn Czechoslovakia, we fought.
Okay. Based. Hello, base department.
And sisters.
I'm just not even saying anything interesting about these games anymore. I kind of just want it to be over. Which I could just nope out, but at this point I have like sunk cost fallacy. You know, I'm kind of like, well, maybe there'll be something really interesting at the end.
Would be the most difficult.
Probably not, though.
We still hope to see our home once again.
I feel like the PC gaming show has been better than last year, though.
Across the endless snowfields of Siberia.
Last year, like, I remember the only good thing being New Blood.
Disputed by the Red and White armies. By armored train in a harsh winter. Far from our loved ones. Outnumbered by enemies, we fight to make our
But
way.
at least last year had New Blood, that's true.
Surrounded by wilderness, we manage in order to survive. This is our last chance.
So this is some manner of strategy game. There was a few pretty fun-looking indie games on this. I'm definitely, this was better than Summer Games Fest at least, where the announcements were games that were already announced or like gotcha free-to-play garbage. I will still say I'd rather see indie games that I probably won't play than that. Than AAA and gotcha games that I definitely won't play.
However, historians continue to uncover records.
That one Metroidvania looked sick, like the Alma, whatever the fuck. That one looked. That was probably my favorite thing that I saw so far.
Whether Any Train Home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate. History is clear on one thing though: puppets can't be trusted. As proof, watch as Sesame Street meets survival horror in My Friendly Neighborhood.
Oh, this is made by Dave Szymanski's brother, isn't it? No, this is actually a cool looking game. This is also, I don't think, a boomer shooter, but
The antenna activated itself last night and started broadcasting that old puppet show over.
but it looks interesting.
Turn that thing off. You gotta get this done, man. Bye.
BioShock type shit.
Last job of the day is always the worst.
Or like Resident Evil. I haven't played that much Resident Evil. See, I feel like the like children's movie or show but turned horror is already kind of overdone, but if this at least just has like good gameplay, then I'm down. And he's been working on this for a while from what I understand. I mean, I follow him on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, the gameplay looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty Resident Evil. I can see it. It looks good. Yeah, it looks neat. Oh, that's soon too. Damn. All right, a month away. All right, let's go. All right, that's cool.
A sprint victory and points up
Ah,
grab
racing
right
game.
here.
Oh, I've seen this game. I've watched Stans play this game on stream. It's kind of fun when Stans plays these games, but I would never play them myself. I feel like Northern Lion might have played this too. Quick nap before the next game. Yeah, right. I mean, if this show is 2 hours, we should be getting down there. Like, it should almost be over.
And push now, next one, push now. And McLaren with a great overtake. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
Hello Neighborhood was not a good name. Wasn't it called My Friendly Neighborhood? I feel like that name's fine.
Hey, Frank AI, how are the metrics looking? Are we like doing numbers?
We're attracting considerable viewership, Sean. However, I've identified a simple programming adjustment to target
1 million
underrepresented
oppers?
segments of our audience demographic. Shall I execute it?
Well, hell yeah.
Oh, did he
let's do
change
it.
the name? Okay.
Ah, cornering the VTuber market. Smart.
Oh
Very
my
smart.
God.
I'm just not really sure this is my vibe.
I feel personally
We're on
insulted
time
by
crunch.
this.
Let's see what's next for Subnautica Likes in Space with a trailer for Breath Edge 2.
World premiere. Oppers, right, gamers? You guys like Counter-Strike? Another survival game? I don't know, man. I think there's too many of these. I think there's been too many of these. Oh wait, is this Breath Edge? I heard Breath Edge was good. Starfield 4, finally. Starfield. It's Starfield. It is. It's Breath Edge 2. Okay. Huh? I didn't play the first one. It looked alright. Let's see. I'm going to go take over my grandfather's farm. I'm going to help fix it up into shape, grow some crops, make friends with the locals, and yeah. Oh, it's being published by DreadX. That's cool. I guess they published Iron Lung too, which is a win. I remember Dave Oshry, when the movie got announced, tweeting that he wished he had published it himself. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is Stardew Valley, but dark. Okay. Was not expecting that twist. What in the fuck? It's like a JRPG. I'm not sure I'm into it anyways, but alright, sure, why not? At least it was something. Persona.
Man, there are so many great
Persona,
video
the
games in
only
this year's
turn-based
show.
JRPG to ever exist.
We know about sand.
Sand is a fine granular substance composed of mineral particles. It is finer than gravel, but coarser than silt.
Yes. But it's
Yeah, I don't know if it's horror. It seems like it
brand
just
new
has
survival
darker
game set in an
themes.
alternate history where Austro-Hungarian soldiers smuggle
How
space
long
elements
is this?
across alien
They
deserts.
really don't want me to play
I don't
Liza P.
understand that sentence. Would you like to hear more about sand types?
Oh, no need. I'm about to know plenty.
Maybe I'll play it on Friday. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh fuck, I can't stream on Friday. Well, Thursday then. This is all AI generated. I don't think any of these games exist. This was literally the premise of Devolver's Showcase. And they did it a lot funnier. Proudly made in Ukraine. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's impressive if someone is like making a game in Ukraine and has like finished it. considering what's like going on. I mean, I'm sure like some people are like able to live their like day-to-day lives, but damn, like that's impressive. Tiny Build's just a publisher, right? Like, I don't think that they publish a ton of games. I don't think that's really a stamp of quality or not. They're like Team 17. I don't think they're like I don't think they curate the games they publish as hard as like New Blood or Devolver does. I guess New Blood not even really a publisher anymore because all their devs are in-house, but you know what I mean. This is really quiet, but I wouldn't be able to understand what they're saying anyways, so. New Blood doesn't have a house? Damn. Well, they should get one. That's really sad that all their devs are homeless. Sand. There's no way the game is just called Sand, bro. There's no way the game is just called Sand. That would be like if Ultra Kill was just called Blood. I guess Blood is a game.
We have reached the end of this year's show, and we're saving something very exciting.
But gaming was simpler when Blood came out. That's all I'm saying. Sandfield, I like that.
Of the classic sci-fi series. Frank AI,
wait, what is this?
What have you got for us for the big finale?
If you like, I could fill the room with sand.
Seinfeld. Yeah, there you
literal,
go.
Don't you think? But what if we had like costumes? Oh, Dune's got some really cool costumes. We
Okay,
have the
Dune
suits,
game?
the royal garments.
I'm
my
interested.
God, I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
It will require 3 million teraflops of processing power to render you as a sandworm, Sean.
I mean, don't worry about it. We can skip the costuming. It's just something.
I'd
that,
like to skip this whole
Frankie
thing,
and I
honestly.
Used to do like not you, like the real Frankie with the fun hair, who's not a computer. Oh man, there was this one year.
Because they already did. They had the Dune Spice Wars game, which I heard was
she
good,
was
but
like a mech pilot, and I had a spaceship, and there was this other time with togas, and I had this really nice robe.
do they host this every year?
Forget it.
I watched the one last year, and I don't even remember the host.
I mean, we're adults, right? Frankie Ward?
Wow!
Do we still want to do the costumes bit, Sean?
I want to do the Dune dress a bit so bad. I'm sorry, I tried to fire everyone.
Is it over? One more game, I think. They're gonna show this Dune thing.
Put the costume on.
They were the ones to host last year. Okay.
Would you do the honors?
Yeah, I couldn't remember it all. The only thing I remember is Dave Autry threatening to kill a puppy, which was based.
More sought after than a sweet with Spice Melange. It's Dune Awakening.
Whack ass thing to remember. Are you really surprised though? New Blood's thing was the only memorable part of the show. And it was hilarious. Are they going to show gameplay, or is this a concept art?
My name's Joel Bylos.
Bit.
I'm the creative director on Dune Awakening. So Dune Awakening is a survival, open world, massively multiplayer game. It is a game where players are invited to explore the world of Dune. They involve themselves in politics, they involve themselves in intrigue, they involve themselves in combat, they have to...
Lies of P died for this. I'll play a little bit.